I read of a man who stood to speak at the funeral of a friend. He referred to the dates on the tombstone from the beginning to the end. He noted that first came the date of birth and spoke the following date with tears, but he said what mattered most of all was the dash between those years. For that dash represents all the time that they spent alive on earth, and now only those who loved him know what that line is worth. For it matters not how much we own, the cars, the house, the cash. What matters is how we live in love and how we spend our dash. So think about this long and hard. Are there things you'd like to change? For you never know how much time is left that can still be rearranged. If we could just slow down enough and consider what's true and real and try to understand the way other people feel and be less quick to anger and show appreciation more and love the people in our lives like we've never loved before. If we treat each other with respect and more often wear a smile, remembering how this special dash might only last a little while. So, when your eulogy is being read with all your life's actions to rehash, would you be proud of the things they say about how you spent your dash? Hi, I'm BiancaRose, and that was a poem called The Dash by Linda Ellis, and it is one that has meant so much to me for quite some time now. It's so much so that I got a tattoo to represent it. It's a little dash on my finger. Hopefully you could see that. And it's funny because people be like, hey, do you have any tattoos, or would you get any tattoos? I'm like, yeah, I kind of have a tattoo. And they're like, kind of. And I would show them, and they're like, you got a line on your finger? And I'm like, it's a dash. And it's okay that it may seem silly to other people because it means so much to me, and it's a reminder to live my life to the fullest. And like it says, I don't know how long my life is going to be. I'm not sure when it's going to be my time, but I want to make sure that the time that I do live and spend, that I'm doing it to the fullest, and that I'm loving everybody, and I'm being kind and patient and the best person that I can be with the time that I'm given. And I did get the tattoo as a reminder of that, as a reminder to, hey, Bianca, like, don't be stupid. Like, make sure you're proud of what you're doing so you can look back at it and be like, yeah, that was me. I did that. I was that kind of person at that time, and to grow from those experiences. So for me, it's a reminder, but it also doubles as a reminder of my grandpa and the life that he lived, because the dash is a poem that he would quote from all the time. And he recently passed away. So I'm able to think of him and his dash, because he lived an amazing and powerful and brave life. I can really look up to him. And so that's something special that the dash also represents for me. And after I got my tattoo, I was bored in class and I started doodling. I'm always drawing on my hands with Sharpie. I don't know why. It's just something I've always done when I get bored. And so I used the line as the stem of a flower, and I drew a little flower on my finger, and I took a picture of it, and then I did a peace sign, and then, like, I don't know, over time I'd do more and more doodles using my dash, and then I ended up making an album on my phone of my little tattoo-doodles, like little tattoo doodles, and I'd show my friends and I'd send it to them, and everyone seemed to like it, and they're like, oh, that's so cool, hey, do you have any more tattoo doodles? And I'm like, yeah, I do. And then eventually I was like, hey, should I like make an Instagram for this? Like, should I start posting these? And they're like, yeah, go for it. So eventually they convinced me to get an Instagram, and so I have an Instagram for my tattoo. So self-promotion. It's called @tattoodles_, as you see here or in the description below. And I like it because it's something that, for me, I'm living my dash through my dash. So as I'm doing something or eating something even, I'll kind of doodle it on my finger and take a picture of it. So I'm documenting my life as I go using my dash, which represents my life. Do you get where I'm coming from? So that's what's like in my head, and so this is a video to explain that, I guess, and to share my story, and hopefully the poem can inspire you and can push you to live your dash to the fullest, you know? You've only got one. As far as I know. I mean, you could be a cat for all I know, so take care and go out there and live your dash. Bye.